beautiful Scorpio, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Scorpio, this is your twin flame connection reading for mid-February 2023 and beyond. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. You are currently being governed by your 10th house, and that's all about accomplishments, ambition, so getting your projects done. And even though this is a twin flame connection reading, you may feel that you have a lot of responsibilities at the moment or things that you need to get busy doing. So your twin flame connection may be something that pops in and out of your mind at the moment, but it's not fully on your mind, and that's because of that 10th house. Okay, so of course we are in February, and it is considered one of the most romantic months of the year, even though we should all be leading with love every day of the year. We do have a wonderful connection between Neptune and Pisces. And how will that affect your twin flame connection? Well, you're going to be super honest with yourself, okay, because this is a time where we can let fantasy run away with ourselves. It's important to look at whether we're in a connection that is rewarding or fulfilling. I want you all to make sure you know if you're in a twin flame connection or a false flame connection, okay? It's so important because they are so similar, but a twin flame connection is, of course, very romantic. It's very passionate. It's like a moth to a flame. There is a twin flame connection has 2 people who are identical in their frequency, and they want to be with each other, but there is one person who is avoidant emotionally. They feel they cannot accept unconditional love because they've never experienced it before, and they feel that it is something that could lead them to be hurt. So in order to take back the power, they actually push the other person, their twin, away. They keep them at arm's length, okay? Now, they were actually giving me an image in the water before we even start, and they're showing me, and I don't know what to make of this, my beautiful Scorpio. They're showing me a whip and a bunch of flowers, okay? So, I mean, it could be like tough love, a whip and a bunch of flowers. I mean, someone out there, it's their standard Friday night, right? But for the purpose of this reading, I feel the whip, I mean, spiritually, the whip, especially in the Lenormand deck, so maybe that's why they're giving it to me, because I'm holding the Lenormand deck. The whip tends to mean restriction or holding oneself back, being strict with oneself. So I do feel that's actually coming from your twin flame connection heavily. And the bunch of flowers tends to mean that, you know, there's a gift, or it is I feel like someone is holding back a gift, perhaps. Maybe the 2 cards together indicate that your person has a gift for you or had a gift for you that they've never given you. So we will go into that as we go deeper and find out what's going on there. Bizarrely, they want me to go again, so I will. Okay, we've got the house and one more. Okay, so we have the stork. So there is going to be movement in your twin flame connection, but there are a few obstacles to overcome yet. I'm sure you're already aware of that, but let's go deeper and see what's going on there, okay? But yeah, I mean, whip and a bunch of flowers, these could be things, symbols and signs that you may see over the next 4, maybe 6 weeks. So for example, you may finish this video and suddenly there is like a a video of a horse tamer or something like that, and they've got a whip. I mean, I don't agree with things like that, but these signs and symbols, they pop up in the most unusual of places. Okay, so I just want you to be aware of these things. I mean, flowers are everywhere, especially there's Valentine's Day this month, so that's kind of an obvious thing. I'm not going to call it as a sign. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know regarding their twin flame connection? Oof. You know, I did a little bit of a meditation before your reading. I always do 10 minutes before your reading, and the Prince of Swords, which is the equivalent of the Page of Swords, it came out. Okay, it came out during the meditation, and this person that you're dealing with, your twin flame, they sabotage themselves a lot, like in all areas of their life. I know it's such a cliched sentence, but hurt people, right? And that's not an excuse. I'm not giving this person an excuse at all, but this person, they do a lot of damage in their life, okay? But this is because they've picked up something from when they were younger. We'll go into that a little bit deeper to see what's going on there. The first pile is your pile, second pile is your person's pile, and the third pile is your unified energy. Okay, thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know? Okay, here's the famous sentence if you've got Leo placements, because there's this kind of a similar energy going on here. Sudden movement, your person subtly coming on in. But anyway, we'll look at that now in a moment. We've got the World. Oof. My beautiful Scorpio, you're done. You're done. You're a little bit in limbo, okay, with the Two of Swords there, but there is this energy of you are done. I'm just going to go one more just to get an overarching energy. Two of Pentacles. You know, it's like it could go either way here. I don't like to leave it on a cliffhanger, so let me just go one more. We got the Empress. I'm getting a sense that, you know, you've built really healthy boundaries, and you are focused on your projects. You're very, very talented. You're very gifted at what you do. And right now, you're like, I got other stuff to do, and I'm not going to let this person distract me at the moment. So I'm just going to leave that there because I really feel there's a sense that there is growth in this connection, but at the moment, I feel you're looking. I feel like you think about this person a lot. They pop into your mind, but right now there's been stagnancy. There's been stalemate. Nothing's happening, and you're wondering what's the point. So I feel like you've really withdrawn. With the World card, you're like, you're done. Some of you may have even cut ties already or be trying to cut ties with this person because you just feel like they lead you down the garden path and it leads nowhere, okay? Now, anyway, your first card here is the Dog. So you've been someone who's very loyal. You've been by this person's side when they need you the most. And I feel that this person, there's a lot of pain underneath this person. And I feel that, and again, I'm not taking sides or I'm not trying to make an excuse for this person, but I feel you've always been sanctuary for this person. You've always been solace. Whenever they've had anything going wrong in their life, they seek you immediately because they know that you will understand them on all levels. You understand them on a very deep level. And again, I want people to realize if you're in a twin flame connection or a false flame connection, if anyone is narcissistic, emotionally, physically, mentally abusive, unkind, and just completely wasting your time, then that is not twin flame connection. Okay, twin flames, when they meet, it's magnetic, it's passionate, it's all consuming, and it's like a moth to a flame, of course. But there is one person who is the chaser, one is the runner, and the chaser is willing to overcome their fears and their triggers, because twin flame relationship, it's very difficult. It's not this wonderful Hollywood movie type thing that everyone perhaps may think it is. It's actually very difficult to navigate because it is one of the biggest lessons of your life. You're meant to meet your twin. Not everybody gets to meet their twin, but when you do, the ones who are called to meet their twin in this lifetime, it is to learn a valuable lesson about self-worth, self-respect, and unconditional love, okay? And twin flames, they're a mirror of each other. They meet in the same frequency, like a magnet that is identical, okay? So there's a push and pull. It never quite connects. Okay, there's always that space in between because you're so alike that there are things within yourselves that are unhealed that need to be looked at and processed. So, if the runner continues to run, the chaser is going to chase. It's always going to be this. It's never going to match. But as soon as the chaser stops and says, I'm not going to do this anymore, I'm going to focus on my own personal development and change my frequency, then the runner actually stops and is drawn back to the chaser. So, and you flip polarities, okay? It's not a game, it's an energetic exchange. So if you've noticed that whenever you really take a step back or withdraw from a twin flame connection, they reach out to you because they can feel it. They can feel you and your energy slipping away. And it's not that they're playing games with you, okay? Although it can seem like that at times. And it is, it can be very draining and a difficult connection. But the one who is the runner, they are emotionally avoidant because they've looked in the mirror and they've seen all the things within themselves that has been triggered by meeting their twin, and they're not willing to look at it because it's so difficult. So they're, in a sense, they're rejecting parts of themselves that they know they don't want to see, that they don't want to look at, that they know need healing, but it's too difficult, it's too emotionally turbulent. So they keep their partner, their twin, at arm's length because unconditional love tends to teach us about, not just loving others, but loving ourselves in a way that, is all-consuming. And I feel your person, they, how can I put that? With the Queen of Cups here, this person is learning to love themselves, but I feel that there's something, I'm trying to get the word, they're giving me an energy right now, and I can't quite pin it with the words. Let's see if I can go deeper. Self-loathing. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They're giving me this sense of self-loathing about your person. Okay. I'll when I come to their part, I'll find out what that's all about. But I know in a twin flame connection, it can feel like your person is rejecting you, but actually they're rejecting parts of themselves that you have accessed, that they do not allow anyone else to access. So I feel it's like access denied. As soon as they start to get deep with you, and you went deep with this person, I mean, you're a Scorpio, so you're going to dive right on in and you're going to be very deep with this person. And this person feels like super exposed. They feel like you can see them, really see them. And they get uncomfortable with that because it makes them really think about all the parts of themselves that they feel are unlovable when actually you love all of them, all parts of them, okay? And you will notice that you also are triggered in some ways where you feel insecure, trust issues may rise, things like that. So it tends to be previous experiences that you've had that have not been healed yet. Your twin comes along to prod those things so that you overcome those things and don't just put them in a little box and hide them away for many years in the future when they just pop up when you least expect it and cause emotional havoc. So the twin flame who's the runner, they avoid that, okay? So, I mean, there's more to it that's very basic, but please look it up online. I mean, I will eventually get around to doing this video that I keep telling you all about that will describe the two, but I just have not had time. There's been a lot going on personally with my family, and I've been a little bit unwell as well. So, and I've been soundproofing this room. That's why I took some time off, because the echo in here in my back room was crazy and really hurting everybody's ears. So they're doing demolition just outside my building, and it's super loud. So, and they probably just caused a fire or something because the siren's going off. Anyway, let's get back to your reading, okay? The dog represents that loyalty and that devotion that you offered this person. You loved with unconditional love, and you're looking for a high-level commitment where you can settle down, someone you can trust. Even if this person had come to you and said, look, there's parts of myself right now that I do not want to access, and I'm not capable of loving on the deep level that you truly deserve at this moment, but I do love you. You would appreciate that level of honesty rather than, get into something and lose yourself or merge your energy with this person and then feel like this person took a huge step back, kept you at arm's length. That's a betrayal, okay? Even if they've not betrayed you with somebody else, it's a betrayal of trust, because you're the sort of person, you are there no matter what time. It doesn't matter if it's 3 a.m. in the morning with a friend or with a family member, or it's, something that someone needs, you're there, whether it's a love relationship or not. And you deserve that level of commitment back. Okay, now we got number 18 there, of course. So 18 is the moon card energy. So this relationship has caused a lot of confusion, and you were ready to settle down, and I feel like it's opened you up to feeling very insecure. Deep down though, if you use your intuition and your instincts, because this is a dog after all, your animal instincts, you know that this person does love you, okay? But this person, they grew up with very tough love. Whoever this person is, they have had very tough love. I even suspect this person, but I'll get to it in a moment, that there's something about perhaps they lived with their grandparents, or there's something about an absent parent anyway, but we'll come to that in a moment. And they've also got abandonment issues. Whenever you've got an abandonment issue, this tends to mean that you fear getting close to another person in case they leave. So in order to remain in control of their emotions and their situation, they're the one that leaves, or they're the one that remains detached. And this person is a little bit like that, okay? But here with number 10, we've got the Wheel of Fortune energy. So you're turning things around. I actually feel that, you exposed your feelings to this person, and you felt that this person left you very, very exposed. And I feel like you're changing the way that you operate, or you did change the way that you operate in love going forward. I feel it's been a very difficult lesson for you not to harden your heart, because I feel that this relationship was very painful, or this experience has been very painful. But they're giving me one word in the water right now, which is bewilderment. How can you know that this person is your twin? How can you trust your intuition when you feel with every fiber of your being that this person is the one? It is your twin, and they are pushing you away, or they have been avoidant in your life. So I feel like part of you is like, I'm going to look the other way. I'm going to move on. I'm going to focus on my own goals, especially because of your 10th house there. And I feel like you're turning your life around for the better and trying to end this, because number 10, it's an ending. So I definitely feel like you're fed up with the way things have gone. I do feel there's something about this person that I feel like you sense all of these things. I feel you've maybe even dug a little bit deeper on this person, done a little bit of detective work on this person to see what it could be that is posing a threat to your connection. I don't see it being another person, okay? Because the Queen of Cups here indicates that this person does love you. There's a lot of deep feelings and attraction between you and this person, because this is how they feel, okay? But they've got number 15 there, which is the Devil card energy, and you've also got the Devil card energy. So I feel you and this person, you're bonded on so many levels, on really positive levels, but also on really negative, toxic levels. So I feel there may have been some sort of push and pull in this connection where it was like, oh, you left me, or you didn't talk to me for a day or a week, you didn't message me, so I'm going to teach you what it feels like to not be talked to. So I'm not going to message you for 2 weeks. And then it went to 4 weeks, and then it feels like there's one-upmanship here. But I feel, my beautiful Scorpio, if this has occurred in the connection, it's because two very hurt people who've had difficult experiences in love anyway met each other and were very cautious. And then when one person made one wrong move, I feel like there was an immediate step back. I feel I'm dealing here with two very sensitive people, is what I'm picking up on, who are in fight or flight mode. So there could have been some sort of traumatic experience when you were younger, or when you were, it could be that you were bullied when you were younger and you feel low self-confidence, and it just means that every time someone takes a step back to really process things, immediately you think something's wrong in the relationship, or someone's going to leave, or something. It could also be that because I feel like this person has had a family member leave their unit. This person feels as soon as they get close to someone or they love someone that they're going to leave. So they're always in fight or flight mode, and it's so defensive. So even if someone says something out of turn, even as a joke, it's like the jokes go too far, and then it just gets really sensitive. That's what I'm picking up. So if that's not you in your twin flame connection, perhaps that's not for you. But this is what I'm feeling here is two very sensitive souls. There's a misunderstanding here as well. They're telling me that at the beginning of your relationship, the very beginning when you first met each other, there is a misunderstanding. It's almost like someone said, you know what, this is not going to turn into a thing. This is just like living in the moment, or maybe we should just like try living in the moment, even though that person was covering or hiding their feelings because they wanted validation in that moment to say, well, I want something deeper. I want to stick around. But then it never got spoken about, because how can you say to a person who's just said, you know what, this is not a thing, how can you say, oh, well, I want this to be a thing? Because already two people are like feeling awkward in a situation. But I feel deep down, this person wanted love. They wanted validation. And of course, that's unhealthy and immature behavior. But this person, they're not as spiritually as evolved as you at the moment, okay? So that's what I'm picking up here, okay, with this. I do feel like you've taken a real step back. Almost like you're like, done, it's over, I can't do this anymore. The Two of Swords says nothing's been happening in this connection for such a long time, and you know you need to make a decision to either cut loose and explore new lands, or really make a compromise and try to make a decision where you open yourself up to an honest, open conversation with this person. But with the King of Swords there, I feel there's an element of judgment, like this person has withdrawn from the connection. You may even feel abandoned by this connection. You're not talking to this person, that's for sure. Two of Swords is like there is stalemate. Nothing is happening. Everything's grounded to a halt. And the King of Swords says you'll think about this person. They pop into your mind all the time. But are you going to act on it right now? No. I feel part of you is being very rational about this. You're trying to detach yourself from this situation because it has been very, very painful. Your overarching energy is a dog, which is loyal, which is faithful, loving, unconditionally loving, living in the moment with this person and wanting to be with this person to the ends of time, walking the earth with this person no matter what happens in the world. You want to be this person's divine counterpart. But deep down, the King of Swords and the Two of Swords says there's hesitation because of what has gone on before. You may have felt that this person's wasted your time or ruined part of the relationship. And I feel as much as you still try to push through that and still try to love this person despite the pain of it all, I feel right now you've taken a step back because you feel time is ticking and you don't want to waste your time anymore, okay? This person has marked you. They've marked you. They're showing me, we got the wolf there, which is like the wolf is hidden. So behind this person, you can just about see the wolf. Now, the wolf represents Pathfinder, trying to find your way through a difficult situation. So I feel, the fact that you've got two swords as your cards, and I will pull another card in a moment, swords represent being in your head, being detached, having lots of ideas, maybe even having conversations in your head of how you wish things could be or how they should be or how they should have gone. But I feel with the Two of Swords right now, I'm getting this sense of uncertainty about the way forward. And I feel also that you're considering your options to open yourself up to love elsewhere, especially since we got the World card there and the Devil. You feel perhaps that there is an unhealthy attachment to this person, or there's an obsessive energy that you can't stop thinking about this person. Now, of course, obsessive energy can be toxic, but I'm a Scorpio and I understand that level of this person infiltrating your thoughts all the time so that it almost consumes you because you merge with this person on a deeper level, and it may feel at times suffocating. So I see that you've needed to detach yourself emotionally because of your sensitivity. It's not a game. I feel it is a protective measure that you have almost deployed so that you can keep a sense of order and rationality about you. Because, when you love, my beautiful Scorpio, it is all consuming, but also you are honest with yourself. Sometimes you are that moth and you know that you're flying into that flame. And there's that moment of like, I should really put the brakes on, but I'm just going to head right on into that flame because it feels good. I can lose myself in that flame. So I do feel there's moments of you where you're like, I want to go for this. And then other moments where you're talking yourself out of it. Right now, King of Pentacles, you're looking for someone stable. Queen of Cups, though, Your heart is with this person. You know that there is unconditional love for this person. I mean, this person could be strong Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. They could also have some Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancerian energy as well. Doesn't have to be. A little bit of Gemini and Capricorn coming through as well. So I just want to put, I would say, a smattering of Aquarius. I mean, there's a lot of energy here, but it doesn't mean they're sun, moon, or rising in those signs. It can mean that they have placements in those areas. But I feel it's so important. The Queen of Cups showing up for you. This is a Cancerian card, but it indicates a need for healthier boundaries when it comes to love, okay? Indicates that sometimes you put other people before yourself. You have a lot of empathy, a lot of understanding, and sometimes you make sure the other person is feeling all right or is in a good place before you think about yourself. So I feel it's important that you've had to take a step back in order to build these healthy boundaries. Now, the Queen of Cups does indicate that you have unconditional love for this person, okay? But you do want someone who's solid, loyal, who invests in a future with you. Someone who, you know, knows what they want. Someone who is wanting to settle down and has their life together. Someone who, of course, you want someone who's loyal, someone who's intelligent, who can meet you on the same level that you're at right now. And I feel it's almost like you're trying to put your emotions for this person in that little box or in that little samovar right there in order to, what a wonderful word, samovar. My guides gave it to me like maybe 2 years ago, and I was like, samovar, what is that? That's incredible. What a wonderful word. And when I looked it up, I was like, I mean, I think it's something that holds tea or, you know, some sort of beverage. But it's almost like you're popping all that emotion into this chalice that you're going to sort of lock away. It's not that it's over. It's not that it's truly done, but it's something that you feel you have to detach yourself from. Otherwise, it'll drive you crazy, okay? I do feel if you're looking for new love, there is someone coming on in who is committed for you, someone who loves with wild abandon just as much as you, someone who is a little bit more stable in their life emotionally, okay? I feel also, my beautiful Scorpio, a lot of you have been focusing on your finances or on your projects, on your duties at the moment. I mean, the King of Pentacles connects to success, materialism, you know, it's important to earn money, of course. I don't feel like you're like obsessed about money, but I do feel there's a sense of you trying to build a secure a secure life, shall we say. And even if you're retired and you're not working at the moment, some of you are really connected to your projects, making sure that your wealth is secure and really protecting yourself and being practical with your finances. But this is a card of being dutiful, you know, focus on all the responsibilities that you've got right now. And some of you, I mean, you know, you may have family responsibilities that you're connected to at the moment, and you're like, you know what, I feel like you're torn in many different directions. I actually feel like your family and friends do not like your twin because they feel like you deserve better, okay? You may feel that sometimes people just don't understand the love that you both have for each other, even though it feels right now that it's non-existent, okay? Now the the King of Swords there is... it is very detached. It is, you know, being decisive though and clear. And I feel right now there's moments of you swinging between not really sure, very uncertain about what you want, and then suddenly you're cutting this person off, okay? And then moments of thinking, why can't I get this person out of my mind though? What about all these feelings? What about all these, you know, moments that we've had, all these signs that have shown me that this person is my person, and then suddenly again you're swinging and deciding to cut this person off, and it's cut for good, okay? They're actually giving me a song right now as I touch this card, so I'm just going to try and connect to that. One moment, please. So I'm saying my goodbyes, goodbye to my good side, erase you from my mind. I'm sorry, but I'm cutting all the ties, I think it said. I think it said all the ties. Oh my gosh. That is a famous song, and I have heard that song, but I can't tell you for the life of me who sings that song. Okay, I'm going to have to look that up, I'm afraid. Yeah, well, I mean, that song, literally, all the lyrics just said what I just said there. So you're cutting ties with this person. Okay, it's almost like you're really defensive. They're asking me to look at this card. Sorry, one moment, please. Also, regarding the song, you may hear that song in the next 4, maybe 5, 6 weeks. Okay, you may hear it on the radio, in a car, as it drives past. This is a sign that the universe is showing you that your person is going to come on in and reach out. That's what they're giving me. Your person will reach out. You have not heard the last from this person, even though you're cutting ties, okay? I feel, yeah, you're really burning bridges. And they're showing me this, I'm not sure if it was for your reading. Last week, I did a reading and there was a violin. I was being shown a violin. They're showing me a violin in the water again as well. So violins are very sensual. Maybe it's like you're tuning into your frequencies, or perhaps you are trying to rediscover parts of yourself that you feel like you've lost out on. Maybe you or your person played the violin, or the violin is relevant in some way. I mean, even look out for a violin. It could be that you're walking down the sidewalk and someone's playing one. So it may be relevant in those terms. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to move on to their energy. Ooh, okay. So the bear. The bear is someone who is very tough to get to know, but you got in deep with this person. This card indicates that this person has had to be strong in life because they have had a difficult journey. And again, I'm not giving anyone an excuse. If they've had bad behavior, then that is not acceptable, okay? This is someone who is very protective, okay? Someone who has had to fight for everything that they want in life. This person tends to be a very solitary figure, actually. Number 15, I'm going to pull a card on this because both of you kind of got devil energy. I do feel this obsessive energy about each other. I feel both of you are like, I can't be with you, but I can't let you go. There's this energy there, but I also feel there's something about this person. Either there's something under the surface. It's either substance abuse or substances. They're numbing their feelings, but I also see they show me a dice, and that can indicate gambling as well. So something, or maybe risky behavior. So let me just pull a card on it and see what I got coming out there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? Page of Pentacles. Okay. King of Wands. And the Six of Pentacles. I am picking things up in the upright in this deck only. I'm just going to go one more. Okay, the Devil. Yeah. So this person, they're very focused on their projects, on their work, or if you're retired, they're focused on their money, that's for sure. But there's a lot of lust with this person. This person, it's like, if you can see the Six of Pentacles there, it's like easy come, easy go. This person lives for the moment because there's something in this person's past where there was nothing ever stable. Okay, no stable environment. With the King of Wands and the Devil, this indicates a lot of lust. Okay, so they're using sensuality in place of intimacy, so they do not get too attached. But I feel this person, they started to get very attached to you and try to pull away, and it's actually made them more obsessive about you. They just can't stop thinking about you in many, many different ways. And again, oh my gosh, I can't believe this image is coming up again. The whip and the flowers are coming out again. So, I mean, I don't really want to explore that too much because, you can get banned on YouTube for things like that. But I feel like you presented everything that they wanted. So you kind of appeal to this person's like sense of what they want to settle down with, but also to their kinky side. I feel also that this person's never known anybody like you. You are all consuming. You are a fire that this person cannot stop thinking about. And next to you though, with the Page of Pentacles, this person feels like you deserve more. They may have even said that to you. Page of Pentacles, I feel like they are very, they may be a bit younger than you. Even though we got the King of Fire there, I feel like this person's a little bit younger than you in energy or spiritually, definitely. And this person, they feel they have little to offer you, or I feel like there's something about this person where they're very curious about you, but they see you as an enigma. It's like they don't understand you, and that's made them feel very cautious. So I keep getting this misconstrued energy, okay? But Six of Pentacles, this person, they see you were a gift into their life, and they're trying to find balance. But I do feel that this person goes through moments of being, you know, on the wagon and then off the wagon. They have good intentions, shall we say, and then suddenly something will go wrong in their life, and then it's all gone haywire. So for example, you know, we all go through moments of going, I'm going to be really healthy, I'm going to go on a diet, I'm going to just be really great. And then for the first couple of months, you're like, yeah, I'm winning at life, I'm really great, I'm sticking to the plan. And then suddenly you may get some news, or something may not go 100%, or you just feel a little bit exhausted, and you're like, you know what, I'll just have that one chocolate, I'll just have that one glass of wine, I'll just, oh, I've finished the bottle of wine, and I finished a packet of biscuits along with the chocolate. And you know, it starts to snowball. We all have moments of temptation, and I feel this person is really struggling with something. I want to see what they're struggling with, okay? Can you show me what's underneath this? What are they numbing? Okay, they're fighting fate. Okay, this person is literally fighting fate. Why? They're trying to delay it. So I feel like they're trying to save lots of money, or trying to get in a good financial position, even though money, you know, it doesn't really factor when it comes to love. They're maturing. And we got the Queen, right. We've got the Empress here, and we've got the Emperor. We got the Nine of Cups. So this person, you are their ideal, but they feel that they are not ready to settle down yet, or they're not in a place to do that. And, you know, sometimes life is like now or never. And this person keeps trying to fight fate. We've got the Emperor there. We've got the Empress. And we've got the Nine of Cups. So both of you, you are each other's wish come true. But this person, like literally, these three cards, oh gosh, is, if I can pick them up. These three cards are fighting fate, being defensive, okay? Also, this person thinks that you have a lot of people interested in you, and they feel that next to these other people, they have nothing to offer you. That's coming through very strongly. So this person's got low self-esteem. And with the Hangman, I feel like this person is starting to wake up. They're starting to learn. They're on the tree of life. They're learning. They know that you are their destiny. They know it. They know it. And they know that they fought destiny. I just want to see how they feel about wasting so much time. Can you tell me how this person feels about wasting time? Three of Pentacles. So some of them may have taken a karmic whilst they were with you, or sorry, not with you, but separated from you. You may know about this. I don't feel this person, it's not in their energy right now, so they're single, okay? Three of Pentacles, though, this person does talk about it. I want to be clear, there's about 30% in the water where I feel someone's twin out there has taken a karmic, but for the other 70%, I feel they did not take a karmic. They only wanted you, okay? And they talk to their friends about you all the time, all the time. This person is obsessed with you. And people keep saying, well, if you're so obsessed with this person, why are you not with this person? Yeah, they feel you are the one. They know that you are their twin, but they feel exposed because look at the cards. I mean, the two figures there, they have to expose all parts of themselves to be truly authentic. And they just feel like that's too much. It's too scary for them right now. But they do feel like you are the one. Whoa. Seven of Cups. But why? Seven of Cups is to have commitment issues, or feels very like floundered in their energy, very scattered. The Chariot. The World card. This person is always on the run in life, always. They start something like a new project and then they leave it. They never finish it. They move. They're always on the move. Okay. But with the Chariot card and the World card, this does tend to tell me that they're going to have a breakthrough. Just when you're giving up, they start to move forward. And you may feel it starts to feel like a game, but I feel this time, this person Let me see. This person knows that they hurt you because they were in and out of your life. I feel like this person will actually offer you an apology. The Ace of Pentacles indicates this person wants to start again. They want to start from the beginning with a foundation. Okay, so this person, I feel they will be tenacious. I feel like they will try to win you back, win your love. This person is going to like conjure you up or visualize you into their, it's almost like manifest you back into being, because this person, they think about you all the time. They fantasize about you a lot. As you can see, this person is conjuring a spirit there in that cup. So I feel this person is like trying to manifest you back in. I do feel this person is learning, but they want to plant solid roots. It's almost like, it's so weird. I just hear a conversation right now. It's like, shall we make a promise to each other to always be there for each other? And you're like, yeah, that's what I did so many years ago or such a long time ago, and you blew it. You just ran. So I feel this person is going to approach the relationship still being in fear that you will leave them, when in effect they're the ones that have kept you at a distance. Let me just see that energy. The Emperor, they're maturing. Seven of Swords, Hangman, the Moon. I mean, you know, this person, their fears are making them, look at that. In fear, they run away. I feel in their maturity, they can see that their fears, the Moon card is all about fear. And then we've got the Hangman waiting in limbo, and the Seven of Swords is the runner. But the Emperor there indicates that this person is aware that their fears made them run. Okay. I want to just see one thing before we move on, because I would hate to say to you that this person is matured and they're coming back if they're still in the in and out energy. Can you show me their intentions towards Scorpio right now? Can you please show me their intentions towards Scorpio right now? Queen of Cups. Well, you just got a Queen of Cups here. So yeah, this person loves you. They are devoted to you. Deep down, there's unconditional love, okay? Can you just clarify that? I know you've given me the Queen of Cups already, and you've just clarified that. What else? The Star. They want to heal it with you. Their intentions are to heal. They want to heal the rift, and they see a future with you, okay? You are their wish come true. So this is their intentions, okay? I'm not going to lie to you, my beautiful Scorpio. It's going to be a project, okay? But the end cards we've got is the Clouds. So this is an ever-moving situation. It's number 6. So this indicates, of course, love. You know, 6 is the Lover's card. But the Clouds do represent doubt, confusion, feeling unclear, and, you know, a conversation that needs to be had. Now, this is both of your overarching energy. We've got the Tree. So basically, these are your person's 2 cards and then your 2 cards. So we've got the Tree there, which represents historical events. Something came up in the Leo reading, which is very interesting. It's coming up now, which is inherited behavior. Okay, this person is emulating a pattern from one of their parents that they had in childhood who left. Okay, so this person, they're learning about that. The Tree is all about knowledge, but it's also about historical or, you know, ancestral wounding, that sort of thing. So I do feel this person does want to plant roots. I mean, they've got 5 and 6, so this person is kind of like becoming aware of their commitment issues and the reasons why. They're finding the root cause, because sometimes we can just be reacting in life and not really realizing why we do something, and then we have to identify the root cause, and then we can do something about it. Like, I'm sure I've said this before, so do fast forward this. I do apologize if you've heard it before, but many years ago I went through incredibly painful breakup with somebody who was not my twin flame, and they literally destroyed me. Everything about my life, they destroyed everything. They were, you know, obviously a very, you know, they were very in pain. They obviously felt the need to destroy another person because they actually did not like themselves either. And then I met my twin. But because I'd had such a damaging experience before I met my twin tried to love me unconditionally, and I kept pushing that person away, pushing, because I thought if I keep pushing away, eventually they'll leave, because I've only known people who just leave. Okay, so why not just join the rest of the people, just join the queue of the people who leave me and hurt me, because that's how I know this is going. But my twin was like, no, I'm not going anywhere. I can't do it. I love. And I would push that person away. I'd push their buttons. I didn't mean to. I was very, immature in my energy. And I loved this person. I wanted to scream from the mountaintops, I love you. But instead, I actually said, you know what, this is going nowhere. So just to let you know, don't get in too deep. And they were shocked. They were like, okay, I thought this was kind of going somewhere. I was like, no. But even though I was like, what are you saying that for? Shut up. That's not what I really want to say. So sometimes humans are really strange and weird people, and I'm one of them. And we separated for a long period of time, and that was painful for both of us for different reasons. And it really forced me to identify where I am afraid to love and be open and vulnerable, and all the trust issues that I had. It really forced me to look at that. And eventually, we found our way back towards each other. And that also was the catalyst for change for my twin as well, because it forced them to look at their side of the street too. So, it's a difficult process, but it does have a pattern to it, shall we say. Now, on your side of the street, we've got the home, so the house rather. So I feel a lot of you are, you're definitely looking for a high level commitment, someone you can walk the journey of life with and settle down with, okay? So you want stability, you want security. Also, we've got the stork, so it means sudden improvements will occur in this relationship. Also, the stork can indicate that suddenly someone new will appear for you as well. So you have to choose which one you will want, because the Lover's card tends to be about the choice as well. So I feel here, it's number 17, which is you get to choose whether you heal this with this person. 17 is the star energy. And of course, number 4 is the Emperor energy. So it's all about maturity. So, with the stork, I feel like there's been such a stagnant period for such a long time in this connection. Suddenly, there's action. Suddenly, there's movement. But you're going to pick the safe option. You're going to pick the one that you feel secure in, okay? So, we all have free will. If you want to heal everything with your twin, that's absolutely possible. But the overarching energy right now for this twin flame connection is both of you, deep down, you want the same things. Your person's got the tree, which is they want to plant roots. You've got the house, which means, you want stability. Right now with the clouds, this person is feeling very uncertain about how this could go, okay? And also with the stork, you're like, well, nothing's happened for such a long time. Suddenly there's movement. I need to think about it. I'm not really connecting to this straight away. So there is a detachment on both sides. So I feel both of you will be back at that stalemate position again, briefly, but then you can move on if you want to. But let's move forward. Now they've got the Prince of Swords. Look at that card. Maybe don't look at it. It's so painful. This person sabotages themselves all the time. Also, they have had a very, very painful or difficult upbringing, okay? This person has known a world of pain. So they're always constantly in fight or flight mode. And again, I'm not here to feel sorry for anybody or take anyone's side. I'm here to try and understand this person's reason for being very detached. This person, Prince of Swords, this person, this is the equivalent of the Page of Swords, which means this person thinks about you all the time. If you're on social media, this person checks your social media a couple of times a day. There is obsession with this person, okay? Even if you got into a new relationship with someone else, this person is checking that out and is mourning. They are hurting themselves by doing that, okay? I do feel that this person wants to, look, it's almost like this person's offering a hand. They want to talk. This person wants to be honest. You will get a message from this person because they show me a raven. The raven is there, but they also show me the raven in the water, which tells me this person will reach out to you. This person is not they haven't left your life, okay? But they're very destructive in their behavior right now. So I got to be honest with you that this person is not, they're still not there yet, but they're on the way to being. I feel that this person may even tell you about some bad news that they got. Okay, and The first person they wanted to tell was you, because they trust you, they want to be with you, they love you, but their insecurities their insecurities sabotage them, and then they push you away again. So this person will reach out to you, and they will, unfortunately, and if you're a cross watcher listening to this, sending you huge hugs and love as well, because, you know, we're all humans. We're all just trying to find our way. And I'm not here, as I said, to blame anybody, but I feel there will come a moment in all of our lives where we realize we are hurting ourselves or we're hurting other people, and then the catalyst for change occurs, okay? We do have the Princess of Wands. Now, the Princess of Wands, of course, is the equivalent of the Knight of Wands. So this indicates that there is an element still in your twin flame where there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of chemistry between you and this person. The chemistry is off the charts, but this person is still using sensuality for intimacy. So they're still very lusty, very obsessive about you. And this person, I feel like they will try to win you back, but I do feel they're still sabotaging. They're still destructive in their behavior. So they're not 100% ready. And I feel you know that, my beautiful Scorpios. So that's why I feel you are detaching at this time, because you feel that this person is just, they're not giving you the actions to back up their words, okay? This person will send you a flirty message as well, as tell you that there's something that has been very difficult for them to deal with in their life. This person is going to try and pursue you, is what they're showing me. And we got the Devil card here, so you're tempted. You know, no doubt about it, you're tempted. There is that brief flicker of maybe. But with the World card there and the Empress, of course, this indicates that you're like, but no, okay? The World card indicates that you have learned a lesson about the temptation and where it leads with this person at the moment. And until they come good, I feel like you are moving forward without this person, okay? Also, you could be dealing with a Capricorn energy. It doesn't have to be like Devil energy, but I'm going to pull a quick card there. There's something about this person's eyes. I feel like you will dream about this person's eyes, okay? And then this person will reach out. Also, they're showing me a very interesting painting in the water. Painting, an art painting. So perhaps you or your person is an artist. Or maybe you will go to a gallery and see this painting, and then this person will reach out to you. They're giving me Miro. Okay, well, it's hard to discern. It's hard to tell what the painting is about. It's very surreal. Maybe that's how you're feeling about this twin flame connection, my beautiful Scorpio. You're feeling very scattered, because it looks very scattered. You're feeling it's very surreal, this situation, and it's wasted a lot of your time. They're showing me it's called After the Blue Dog or something. After the Blue Dog. You got a dog here, so that's really interesting. Okay, Miro, After the Blue Dog. Okay, it could be, thanks so much, I'm so grateful. Okay, right, sorry. I really wish you could hear what I can hear, because I'm getting like a running commentary right now from my guides. Okay, so the blue dog can represent recovery. Okay, recovery. So it can indicate this person is going through recovery or recovering from whatever it is that has been keeping you and this person apart. Also, they're giving me that the blue dog was or is a symbol of New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina. Okay, so perhaps your person is from New Orleans, or you are, or there's some sort of connection there. Or it can mean that, you know, there's been such damage gone on in this connection that there needs to be a recovery period, and it can recover. You can get back to, you know, better than ever before, but there's been so much destruction in this that it's difficult to reconcile. We've got the Hierophant, learning about fears, learning about insecurities. So this is the lesson you and your person are both meant to become aware of, okay? Learning where you both keep yourselves stuck. I do feel like your person is learning. I feel like you've already done a lot of emotional processing and you're way past that now. I mean, this person is afraid of marriage. because I feel they've had a person in their home life. I feel like it was a father figure who walked away, an absent parent, okay? And this person is afraid that if they get too deep or get into marriage or something like that, that their counterpart will walk away. So they've tried to remain in control and avoid marriage or avoid fate, fight fate for such a long time. But I feel this person cannot, because they can't stop thinking about you. It's driving them crazy. You drive them crazy in a good way and a bad way is what I'm feeling here. Deep down, this can lead to a high level commitment in the future, but it's going to take a lot of work, and you know that. So we've got the Empress there. This was like, I wanted to see how far this would go, because it was leaving it on a cliffhanger for me. With the Empress card, this is about healthier boundaries and focusing on projects, also knowing that you're worth more. And the Two of Pentacles is like to find balance in this connection. Two of Pentacles is like, you know, there's indecision, there is like weighing up options, a decision needs to be made. But the Two of Pentacles indicates that there is some progress, even though it feels like there is not. But there needs to be more. So let me just pull one more just to clarify. The Chariot. You can both have a breakthrough in this connection. Both of you can actually change things. You can head in the same direction together. You can't fight fate, that's for sure. The Chariot card is a card of commitment, dedication, and progress. And I do feel that, well, right now I feel more of a Scorpio energy, but your person may tell you about this as well. I see someone trying to buy a home. Okay, so if that's you, a lot of you may be focused on buying a home or real estate, or you know, trying to relocate in some way, and that may be a topic of conversation between you and your twin as well. Also, look out for stars. They're showing me lots of stars. They're symbols for you. You may find one on the floor. You may find one like on subway. You may find one, you know, in a random place. It's going to be random. Okay, I mean, star is a symbol of healing and a wish come true and success. So if you want to heal this connection, it is absolutely possible. Ha! I mean, you know what? I know I do very in-depth readings, and they're not for everybody. Not everyone likes the long readings, of course, but this is my style. And if you were to book like a proper reading with someone in person, you'd get a full hour's reading, right? So I channel that way. I'm just old school like that. I'm not here for the quick fix. I want to give you what is coming through. And but you know, sometimes I think I should do the last deck first, because it's like, okay, let me see how it's going. Okay, it's got closing and offering. So just as you walk away, my beautiful Scorpio, along comes your person and offers love, and you're like, no, it's too late. Where were you like a couple of years ago? Where were you like a couple of months ago? What is going on? And then it puts you back in your head again, and you're both in the cycle of repeat all over again. But I feel this time you mean business. You're walking away. It says coming to the end of a phase, the conclusion of something, and completing a cycle, which is really wonderful actually, because completing a cycle means learning the lesson, which means next time you can start from the very beginning. Not a clean slate, because that's like sweeping things under the carpet. I feel like there needs to be some work that goes on here before you move on. But it does have offering. And it says, you have something to offer. An offer or a proposal is being made to give and receive. So as I said, remember I said that your person's going to come in and say, let's make a promise to each other that we, you know, are faithful to each other. We want to take this journey of life together. Let's make a promise that we will do it and not break it, even though they broke it. Okay, because this person is afraid. They're afraid. And fear does strange things to people. I've been witness to it in my own life. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Peace. We just got the peace symbol. Simple peace sign. This may also be something that you'll see over the next 6 weeks or so to indicate that your person will come on in. Maybe even like a truce. You know, they want to make peace with you. And that's what I feel they actually do, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonated in that reading for you. It was very complex, shall we say. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Scorpio. Love and light.